Football matters, Harry. Obviously, Stephen's away to Aston Villa. We're expecting Frank to be confirmed the manager at Norwich coming up soon. That'd be a great move for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good to see him back. I mean, Ali's had loads of offers to go back in, to do TV, and I think all the TV companies were chasing him. But he wants to get back into management. He loves it. He's a bit like he was as a player. He's really driven. He wants to be involved in football for the rest of his life. That's how he sees his future. So, and I think he's got so much to offer. He's so focused and dedicated. He knows the game. I just think he'll do great. He's got a tough job on his hands here, and if he keeps keeping them up, it would be a miracle.
It would be a miracle, Harry. Absolute miracle it would be.
Sometimes you look at teams and you think, well, they've got a lot, they're strong and they've got good, they go on a run. Even Newcastle, you think, Newcastle are capable. They're, with that, the way they are, they could get out of it. But Norwich, they probably are a top championship team. That's where they are. But if he keeps them up, fantastic.
I know there's a lot of boys up the road, Harry, would love to see Frank at Rangers following in Stevie's footsteps. Is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Or do you think the ship sailed?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I think that it would be a possibility. I mean, that would be a real good, better than anybody, Ali, what a fantastic club it is. So to go there, Brendan went to Celtic and sort of got his career back going again, did amazing. Stevie's set his career on the right tracks, going to Rangers. So going to Scotland and going to Glasgow Rangers wouldn't be a backward step. It'd be a fantastic job for him.
Wherever he goes, Harry, the young players will get an opportunity because what he's done for certain players, Mason Mount obviously sticks out a mile because he made sure he had him at Derby and he developed his career.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Mason will say he owes a lot to Frank because he give him the opportunity to be where he is today. So wherever he does go, I'm sure the youngsters will be delighted and maybe get a chance in that first team. Yeah,
one boy who will be very, very happy. It'll be Billy Gilmore.
Yeah.
He'll go there. I mean, how he's not playing there. I only see the kid play when he first got in the team at Chelsea. I saw him playing in the Euros against England, and I mean, I think if you'd have taken him to Norwich, you'd have built your team around him. Get it play out, get it into Billy's. Make him run the game almost. So that's what Frank will do if he goes there. I'm sure Billy Gilmore will be a massive part of his team. And it does look like they've got some good kids there. So, yeah, it'll give the kids a chance. But I don't think anyone can go there if they're sensible and expect, and think we'll keep us up now. It's going to be difficult.
No, I agree with you. It's amazing, Harry, looking at it. You just think Norwich are kind of not a lost hope. You even think at this early stage in the season, they could be too late for them. You look at somebody like Newcastle, you look at Wilson and St Maximin, you always think there's goals there to keep them up. What about Stephen going to Aston Villa? It was no real surprise in the end. Good move for him. Sad day for Rangers, I've got to say, Harry, but a good move for Stephen. It'll be very, very interesting. I think it's a gamble, Harry, as all managers when they move to clubs. It's always got a bit of risk and reward. I think it's a gamble for Villa. It's a gamble for Steven Gerrard. But clearly, the lure of the best league in the world was too much, proved too much.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose getting that opportunity to manage in the Premier League for him, and but as you say, it's a big club, Villa. Great, it's a great club, but they're a middle of the road team. I don't know if they're, the people at the top, perhaps their expectations are too high. I mean, I don't know how they got the Dean Smith really. I thought he did a fantastic job in my opinion. He was a real Villa man, lived and loved the club. So I thought that was disappointing. But no, it's an opportunity for Stevie, and I don't know whether he'll take, Gary with him and take his, I don't know if Gary Mack will go with him. He'll be a great ally to him if he goes as well, because he, great experience. So I wish him well. He's a great guy, and he's Stevie Gerrard, and if he's, he'll be determined, he'll be driven. I'm sure he'll do a good job there.
I'm sure, Harry, lots of clubs now are waiting. Newcastle with a new manager, Aston Villa, what's going to happen there? Spurs, what'd you make of Spurs? I think that was a good move from Spurs. I mean, he wasn't going that well. You saw the last game, the boos and the atmosphere around the stadium. I'm sure Daniel Levy thought, well, I need to make this move now. And they went for the cheap option, but now they've got a real man who can win trophies, Conte, to come in. So that was that a good move for Spurs?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, they bought a top manager in, haven't they? You know, I mean, I'm sure what they've probably looked at, you know, Daniel, Joe Lewis, they probably looked at Man United struggling and thinking, hang on, are they going to make the change? If they do, who can they? There's only one man they can go for, really, Conte. So they probably thought, hang on, we better do something now, act now before it's... I think they did that a little bit, you know, with Poch when they got rid of him. I think they thought, well, Jose might go somewhere and go some. We need to get in quickly. There was talk about him moving somewhere else. They dived in a bit there, but I think Conte will be a great fit for Tottenham. And I'm sure, listen, they've got good players. They're entitled to be up there challenging for that fourth spot, in my opinion, you know, and I'm sure they will be, along with Man United and West Ham. I think that fourth position is wide open this year. The top three fix itself. After that, they'd have every chance again, you know.
Harry, just a brief one. I remember talking to you the last international break. I think I'm right in saying, mate, England-Albania is not doing an awful lot for you this evening.
No, not really. I'll be honest, I was looking to see if there was a lower division game on the other, because that's what I'd be watching, honestly. I'd be watching Division 1, Division 2. Them games don't appeal to me, really, Ali, I'll be truthful with you. I'm not... you know, I love watching England play a proper game, but you know, I'm listening to Gareth yesterday. We've got to be, you know, we have to be difficult. They're going to be difficult to break down. I thought, oh my God. If it's Albania, do me a favour. If we can't smash them up, we are in trouble.
Harry, well, yeah, whatever you go up to this weekend, mate, and I'm guessing it won't be England, Albania, you enjoy it, mate. Have a brilliant weekend, and thanks for joining us.
Harry. Guys, have a great weekend. See you, boys.
Take care, mate. All the best. A big
I totally agree with Harry, by the way.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
I love